Welcome back to the channel, guys. So I know it's been 2 weeks since we last uploaded a video. It's because we were really busy for the last 2 weeks. We didn't get a chance to work on our cars. So today, guys, we have got a chance to work on the E92, and there's quite a few things we got in line for this car. First of all, if you follow me, I'll show you. We have got this carbon fibre roof. It's come off a E92 M3. So it's the exact same shape as what we've got here right now, only it's carbon fibre. So it's going to be quite a lot of work getting this one off and actually transferring it onto the one we got right there. We haven't really done a roof repair, have we? Or a roof replacement?
we haven't done something like this before.
Yeah, so this is something new for us, but I'm pretty sure we'll figure it out. And once this is actually on, it's going to look really good. It's not my car, is it?
No.
Oh, I'm hoping it's not. We are parked in a dodgy area, so you never know. I'm actually getting worried now.
It's alright,
I've got the value in there to be honest, so yeah, leave it.
Your car's only worth 50 quid.
50 quid? To be fair, you might be right. Anyways, guys, if you look down here, you'll see the roof of the car has got a massive dent in it. That's because Z actually stood up there to change the light bulb, and that light bulb is still not working, so it wasn't even worth the effort, and it has dented the roof. So we're going to have to change that roof now, unless it wants to beat it out. But before we actually start working on the modifications, guys, changing the roof for the carbon fibre one, we do need to actually deal with the issues with the engine. I'm guessing we're having some kind of misfiring issues.
If you guys remember from the previous video, we did have a misfire and I did plug it up, and I can't remember what cylinders were misfiring. So we'll check that once we got all the covers off. So in order to remove the engine cover, you got to remove all the scuttle panel. There's a few screws. So you got this pollen filter right here with 8 mils and 2 on either side. You remove that. I think there's 2 8 mils on the side. Remove that. That should come out, and there's literally 2 screws. Pop that off and you will get access down to the coils, which I'm assuming it is. I have got 2 coils right here. I picked them up from the shop from the garage, which we already have in stock, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Show how it sounds.
Yeah, I mean, if you start it. I mean, you can actually hear it misfiring.
It sounds quite nice, to be honest. It's got a bit of a roar to it. I think once we fix it, it'll be really quiet, but I actually like the sound of that, to be honest. Anyways, guys, before we actually start spending loads of money modifying this car, we do need to sort out the issues with misfires.
Now, so the coil that was misfiring on this cylinder will come right here. So we will check these 2 coils first. So that coil is alright. There we have it. That coil needs to be replaced. So the coil that was actually missing was on this cylinder, this coil right here, and this one was on here. So we'll check that. So that coil is fine. There's nothing actually wrong with that coil. You have an issue either in the spark plug or the injector. Turn it off and remove that spark plug. So I think we found the issue, guys. You can see right here the gapping in the plug is too close together, guys, and there's unburnt fuel, and this is the one we found in the workshop. Just for now, we'll test it, plug it up, see if it works, because the parts place is closed. I mean, this car will have a full service, all new plugs and coils. We'll plug this up, make sure it works, and we'll take from there. You can see right there, guys, it's made a massive improvement on the sound of the engine. It's running more smoother now. So a faulty coil, the coil is right here. There's this one, there's this one right here. I think it's functioning alright now. But I think what we'll do is, when we do the full service, we'll change all 6 coils and spark plugs as well. So there we have it, guys. That's a simple diagnostics, and to just check up where your misfire is and what it could be. In our case, is 1 coil and 1 spark plug. I mean, when it does come to servicing it, we will be changing all 6 coils as well as that the spark plugs. as
Yeah,
well.
definitely. I think we'll have to give this car a full service, so we'll literally do everything we can to this car, guys, just to get it up to scratch where it needs to be. Right, guys, so it is time for the best part of the build, which is going to be actually modifying the car itself. As you guys know, the first mod is the carbon roof, but it is going to be really harder than you guys think, because we do need to remove this roof off from the shell, and it has been glued into place by very strong glue. As you guys know, the metal one you can just weld it in, but with this one you can't weld it, you do need to glue it in, and the glue that they use is really strong and it's very hard to cut as well.
And that stuff is really strong. I mean, we've given it a try right here and it's not really happening. I think that glue is going all the way up to here. Then after that there's polyurethane glue along the bottom and one of the rails.
Yeah, and the thing is, we don't want to damage this part of the carbon fibre, because that's where the windscreen is going to sit, and also the glue is going to sit on top, so we can't have like a weak spot along here. This needs to be quite strong as well. So I'm guessing what we're going to have to do is try out a bunch of different tools, see what works, and whatever works, just keep going with it. But it's not going to be as easy as you guys think. It will take a long time. I'm thinking we might just chop off all the excess parts of this roof. Like the A-post, if we chop along here, at least it'll weigh less. We can maybe get onto one of those stands back there, and then maybe we can actually access it easier. But guys, right now we're a little confused as to how we're going to go about it, because it is quite tough, this glue. So Z's not too sure himself, to be honest.
I'm not too sure, but we'll get on it, we'll get some tools together and we'll give it a go.
Guys, it is the next day, and if you look behind me, there's loads of tools lying around on the floor. That's because we were actually experimenting with the tools. We were trying out different tools to see what's the best way to actually remove the carbon fibre. We've tried the grinder, drill, hammer, chisel, applying some heat as well. We've tried pretty much every single technique you probably could. A lot of you guys suggested different ways of doing it on Instagram, so shout out to you guys for helping us out. So the best technique that we found for this is actually applying heat. So if you look down here, we have got a blowtorch just here. So what we've been doing is we've been applying heat to this sheet just here, this metal panel. Once you've given it enough heat, all you got to do is run a chisel in between the carbon fibre and the metal sheet, and that will basically move the sheet away from the carbon fibre. And you can see right here, guys, we have made a start on it, so we removed a good amount. So all we got to do is just carry on removing the metal sheet away from the carbon along here. I think once this side's all done, we'll make a move onto the other side just there. We'll get that removed as well. Those are the easier parts of it. The harder part is going to be actually this side just here, and obviously this side here as well. That's because there's about 2 layers of metal sheet that sit underneath the well, right now it's on top. So there's 2 layers on top of the carbon fibre, so we do need to give it a good amount of heat to actually remove those layers of metal panel. The only problem is if you give it too much heat, you could damage the carbon fibre, so we do need to be careful with how much heat we're giving it as well. And yeah guys, so I removed all the airbags that were on there, the cut airbags. I removed all the bits of plastic as well, so we don't want to be burning parts while we're applying heat. So yeah guys, all we're going to do now is just carry on with it, just keep applying heat. Keep chiseling away until hopefully this carbon fibre is away from the rest of this roof. So after a couple of hours of actually chipping away at the glue, we managed to remove the carbon fibre roof away from the rest of the metal panel. So now that that's done and out the way, Z's actually sanded it down as well. He used a lynching pad to get rid of all the excess glue that was on there, so he's got it nice and smooth now. So we are ready to actually start working on the car now and actually removing the roof. So I'm guessing we're going to have to remove both windscreens, is that right?
Yeah, so you got the rear screen and the front screen as well, so we need to get them both out in order to get that roof out. As well as that, we got the roof lining. What we'll do is we'll start off by removing that front windscreen. In order to get the front windscreen out, what we need to do is get the 2 wipers off, the scuttle panel, and also inside the mirror, as well as that the loom as well. Once that's out, I think we should be good to go and start cutting this screen out. Then once we're done with that, we'll either work on the roof lining, getting that out, or the back screen. But before we do that, I think what we'll do is we'll start off on the front first.
As you can see right now, we've got the windscreen, we've got the roof lining as well, just piled up back there. We've just taken it out, and this is how it looks with that roof lining. So it's pretty much the same as what we've got with carbon fiber. It's the same sort of format. So right now we're just focusing on that rear windscreens. These basically removing all the plugs that are on there. You got loads of little plugs for the heated windscreen at the back. And yeah, once all those are unplugged, we can actually look at cutting it out. So hopefully you can get this rear windscreen out once the plugs have been removed. So yeah, anything you want to say, Z? Okay, Arteta doesn't know. So yeah, guys, he's obviously tired. I think it's just gone past 9, so we've been here all day, pretty much just trying to get this car sorted out. So we'll do as much as we can tonight, and we'll see how far
we have done a lot. The roof's done. Well, the carbon roof's done. We got the roof lining out, windscreen out. We could get the back screen out as well. So yeah, we'll get that out. I think it's pretty much ready. Everything needs to be all stripped down. Then you can see the spot welds right there on your side. You can probably see them.
Yeah, you can. There's one just there. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Okay, it's not gonna focus, but there is one right there. There's another one back here as well. So
yeah,
you can see it now.
Yeah, the good thing with this is it's spot welded down, and on top of that, it's got a seam sealer on there, and that seam sealer is easy to cut away, whereas the panel bond is really strong. So this will be much easier to work with. So yeah, I'll just carry on, and we'll start working on that rear screen.
The front screen, the roof lining, and the rear screen are all out now. So it is getting really late, so we are gonna have to end the video there. So yeah, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully in the next video we will be installing the carbon fiber roof, and we'll be removing this roof as well in the next video, so stay tuned for that. That will be a good one. I actually can't wait to see the carbon fiber roof on there. I think it'll really set this car off, especially with all the stuff we got planned for it, guys. Once this car's done, it's gonna be one of the kind, and it's gonna look really unique, and I've not really seen many of these cars around in the UK, so this might even be one of few once it's done. So yeah, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Comment, like, share and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram for behind the scenes at Performance Rebuilds, and drop your comments down below if there's any mods you guys want to see on this car. So yeah, guys, I guess we'll see you in the next video.